Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to World of War. Stop saying that. Welcome back to Warthunder, and today I've got something a bit different for you. I've actually got Warthunder Ground Forces, which is something I haven't actually really had the chance to record, but really this evening, sorry, I had a really epic game, and I thought I may as well upload it because it was just so good. Anyway, let's go to replays, and here it is. See the replay. Replay. So yeah, I haven't uploaded any videos lately because I've been away on holiday for the past week, so I haven't been had any chance to replay any games or make any decent videos. So really, this was like the first game that I came in and started playing, and I actually got invited to do it. I didn't really want to do it because my mate, he's really big into his tanks on Warthunder. I'm really big into my aeroplanes. I like using my Spitfires and doing all that kind of thing. So anyway, yeah, this is me, and there's Snow Monkey, Leon, in his T-44. I am ridiculously out-tiered here. I'm in a tier 3 tank, this is a tier 4 battle, and my mate's in a tier 4 tank. And he dragged me into this fight just so he could play around with his T-44 for a bit. And the first thing that happens is he goes, nope, don't go this way, because if you look, there's a cliff. So we have to back it up, backing it up. We just fast forward it a bit here. We're just getting into the fight, so of course we run off this way and being much faster than me. Look at that, Tiger 2. I mean, ridiculous, eh? Right, slow it down. Right, so here we come. So we're coming up into the bad guy's place, and you see, we didn't actually see the names come up above these guys. It's just purely just spot nowadays. So we see these M26 Pershings, and I'm like, dude, there's like a Pershing around here, and he's like, really? And I'm like, yep. And any minute now, I'm gonna get shot in the there we go. Yeah, but it's actually the M4A3 over there that shoots me. I actually thought it was the Pershing that shoots me, but it's not. Anyway, Leon gets shot. I'm still in the game, so I kill the Pershing, I believe. Yeah, Pershing turns his turret and I kill him. Very entertaining. Let's see if we can move over to Snow Monkey. See what his perspective of things was. So he kills the thing behind here. I think it was a Walker Bulldog, which is pinning us down. So he does that, and now let's move back to me. We spend a lot of time getting in this position. Yeah, I kill a Sherman over there. No, I didn't kill it. I missed. Right. You see this M36 over here? This is what I next take on. We advance up to this hill up here, and fast forward a bit. Leon's following me still. Oop, we come up against his Pershing, and I kill him. Oh man, it's so clutch, right? That was so clutch, was that, man? Anyway, here we are, the M36. This M36 has 300mm penetration on its gun when it has the proper ammunition loaded, and I am shitting myself. But this got some really decent armor as well. So anyway, he fires a shot, and he keeps hitting me, but for some reason it doesn't seem to pen. He must be using, he must not be using his big ammo, and this thing is just, yeah. I'm just taking shots. I just keep missing. In return to this, I just keep missing, which it drives me nuts. And I believe that's the first shot that goes in and actually hit him. And where is it? There we go. There's number 3. So I killed him. I killed the other guy, and see, now my mate is actually, I believe he's dead by this point. Let me just have a check. Yeah, my mate's dead. He's just spawned back into this thing, and he's screaming that this M36 over here is actually a thing. I'm like, meh, it may be a thing, and I don't really care. But anyway, I spot this little dude over here. Remember, these guys don't actually have any markers over them. These at the time when I was playing this. So I spot this little guy over here, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill you, little guy. And I see this guy over here, I think he's gonna take the kill. But he doesn't. He just keeps driving straight on by. So I hit him. I don't kill him, but I do a lot of damage. And he just presents this bit. Now, can I pause this? Right. The Shermans have this weak spot. Well, the Shermans have a lot of weak spots, but the major one basically means that you can one-shot them. Is the ammo rack is right at the side of the tank. Very similar to the Tigers have their ammo racks along here. They have one right. The Shermans have one right here. And on this variant that you're looking at down there, it's actually highlighted by a little box. And if you actually shoot that little box, you're going to kill it in one shot. So that's effectively what I aim for. And wait for the reload. Oof, dead. Honestly, man, it's just an execution if you get one of those things on the side. I turn around, and I believe there is other stuff coming still. Yes, there is more stuff to come. See this M26 over here? No, you don't. Put another shot into him. It just wrecks everything inside his tank. His breech is gone, everything, and dead. And that is number 5, people. So there's a Hellcat over here, but I don't see this Hellcat because I once again don't see the names. So my mate just died in his E3045 and he's screaming about that, but I see this Pershing over here. And this is actually where I meet my end. Just let me fast forward it a bit. This is actually where I'm going to meet my end. I drive all the way over here. And my mate's talking to me all the time saying exactly where this guy is. So I know that he's round this corner. And just fast forward a bit. There he is. And I fire, but I actually hit the wheel of the tank, not actually the main tank itself. So now we have this little dance, which is the most annoying dance ever, and this actually does a bit of damage, does this. But I'm not overly damaged at the moment. And I believe something shoots me. I believe something over here actually shoots me. Anyway, I keep doing a dance of death. I do a bit of damage there. Actually no, wait, I didn't do any damage there. I just bounced straight off his front glacis, but once again I'd make a try for it, and oh, it's so annoying. It was so hard trying to shoot this guy, it was unreal. Anyway, keep going with his dance. Now he does some damage to me and he sets me on fire. And then I do some damage to him, but in the end it's all going to end in tears for me as I die. So yeah, let's see what. I don't believe my mate had much to be doing at this time. I believe he's actually dead and out of it when we saw him blow up earlier. It's really sad actually that my mate ended up dying the way he did, because my mate's not a really good player, but every single time I show him, he's not really doing that well. Anyway, let's try and find me again. There I am. I come back, right, and first thing I do is come back for some revenge. I get hit though by these guys camping on that hill over there, but it doesn't really matter. I've got blood. And death. That's number 6. And I get stuck on here. Honestly, this drove me nuts. Oh, it got ridiculous. Am I free? Am I free? No, I'm not free. Come on, gotta get free. I want to break free. Right, I'm free. I'm finally free. So we crack on. My turret's knackered. I can't turn my turret. So anyway, we're chugging along. I believe I don't do a lot for quite a while. So we're chugging along. Right. And I kill that guy. And that's my 7th kill, that's my final kill, people. So really all we've got to do is watch out the video, because I go up and try and take the cap with these AA guns, because literally that's like all we've got left in our team. It's just these little AA guns. And I know there's an M41 somewhere around, but the M41A1 Walker Bulldog, and he kills me, which is really, really gutting. So anyway, I come back and I come looking for revenge, and I do the most derpiest thing in the world. Ready for the most? Yep, that's pretty derpy. This is at 8 times speed, by the way, guys. This is actually what it was like. Yeah, it wasn't really the best thing ever. But anyway, let's fast forward and keep going. And I crash into another rock, and let's keep going. And I'm like, I'm gonna get you, Walker Bulldog. And he's like, no, you're not. And I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, you. Anyway. I keep going for a bit, and I think I can get past the point, which I just can't do, and I really, really fuck up. Just spot it a bit. Look, he's right there. He's right there, and I don't see him because, you know, once again, you don't see the names. And oh, I think, yeah. Anyway, let's keep fast forwarding, because this was it for the rest of the game. So let's fast forward it, get through all of this, and we win. Now, after all the derpiness, where do you think I came on the team? Yes, I finished first in the team. But anyway, that's been the best game I've had in a while, and I was ridiculously out-tiered at that point. I should not be seeing Pershings. Yeah, Deutschland, New Bras. So anyway, let's have a look at the Pershing, shall we? These are the stuff I was actually coming up against. Review. These are what I was coming up against. The Pershing, tier 4, 6.7 battle rating. Show the armor. And this is the armor profile. Along the sides, nothing really my gun can handle. But look at this. We've got really, these things are tough. They're not necessarily tough, but they're also fast. And they've got this, they're very, very good medium tanks. And they've got a very, very deadly gun. 188mm penetration with the basic ammunition. So yeah, those things were very deadly, and it was the fact of just how out-tiered I was at the time. It wasn't just a ridiculous amount of kills, it was the fact that I was ridiculously out-tiered as well. My mate was, at the time, he was in the T-44, which we always been bantering on about for ages. So if you go over here, this was the ship, this was what he was in. This is the final one before the Russians moved into tier 5. He's looking at training up his tier 5 at the moment. But look, I mean, this was the things I've been teed up against, like Tiger 2s and all that. It was quite ridiculous. And not only that, right, but I was really over the moon about the fact that when you're actually in the battle, I mean, because the Russians and the Germans are enemies naturally, they only ever seem to really pair the Russians up with the Americans anytime they want to do combined arms. So if you ever really want to play a realistic battle with a mate who's playing Russian stuff and you're playing the German stuff, it takes like 6 minutes just to sit there and wait to get actual proper matchmaking, because the matchmaker rarely ever does it. So if you're ever in a realistic battle against the Americans, and you're in a German tank with Russians, count yourself lucky, because it's very, very hard to do. It's very, very hard to get yourself into those games. So yeah, that was my experience today in this, in the Tiger 1, in the Tiger tank, the first Tiger tank, and the initial Tiger tank that you ever get. So yeah, this thing can definitely hold its own against much tougher opponents. And frankly, I don't understand how on earth I could take that many shots straight to the front. I mean, look at this thing, 102mm. I mean, look. The only place that I could have survived that possibly is if I hit these areas here, which is 200mm thickness. So those little bits there save you, because the rest of this mantlet is crap. It's like 120mm. You know, it's very, very, very. You'd think this tank's really weak, but it's not. It's got magic armor. We call it magic armor because it just bounces the world, and you saw it there. I was just getting hit repeatedly by that M36. I mean, look at what's the M36? Yeah, I mean M36, yeah. preview. This is the Tier 4 American turreted tank destroyer. This is the one beyond the Hellcat, which lays everybody to waste at this tier. So the armor isn't the best. Okay, the armor isn't the best, but its gun is. The base, it's got the same gun as the Pershing, but you should have a look at the modifications. 305mm effective armor penetration with the APCR. It's ridiculous, and with the M82 shot, it's a bit less ballistic cap. Let's be honest, right? So anything this thing fires should be able to pen me, and I bounced it. Oh man, I was so happy. But yeah, anyway, I think I should probably stop babbling on. I had a lot of stuff. I should probably stop blowing smoke up my own ass. My condolences. Leon did kill one guy, and he did have an okay game in comparison to how we mostly do it, but I was just on a roll. Personally, I was just a bit on a roll. So anyway, I always feel bad for showing Leon in a bad light. He's actually a really, really good World of Tanks player, but the only times I ever seem to do well is when he's doing badly, and he's actually left people for me to kill. So I apologise to Leon right now, because previously when I showed you some of the realistic battles and he does badly, he's been a bit angry at me. So yeah, Warthunder Ground Forces, people. I believe this is actually the first video I've ever really put up about this subject, because I really rarely ever play it. The only time I ever play it is when my mates convince me to do so. That's why every time I'll ever show you this is in combination with the mates in tank realistic battles. So yeah, if you ever watch this video, if you like this video, you know, you can always like it, you can always subscribe to it, and I'll most definitely catch you later. So yeah, German power. It's my little tank, and goodbye.